Hello, good afternoon, and happy Sunday. Welcome to Ontario Soccer Centre for the first of a two-game set between your Humber Hawks and the visiting Lambton Lions. I'm Andrew Milani alongside my broadcasting partner, Manny Cowra. Manning, we start with the men's team, fresh off a thrilling victory against the St. Clair Saints yesterday afternoon, which kept their perfect record alive. Who's been the most responsible for their recent success?
You know, like I said yesterday, Andrew, you could look at this entire roster for the Humber Hawks, and the depth goes entirely very, very deep. You could have impact on any player given out any given day. But two players that I'll be looking at today is Luca Uccello, who leads the team with 5 goals, tied with Damien Kay. And the other player you'll also be looking at is Federico Leal, who has 6 assists on the season. In net today, they'll be starting with Carrasco, who has 0 goals again. So Humber with a perfect record coming in here with 3 strong players on their roster today.
Yeah, we see the players lining up along the sideline here, getting ready to take center or midfield rather for the national anthems. Now, the Lambton Lions are led by one of their players who leads the team with 2 goals. What can you tell us about him?
Ao Osho, 4 points with the Lambton Lions, 2 goals, as you mentioned. Someone that could have an impact on the offensive side, but it will be difficult, as we noticed yesterday against the St. Clair Saints. Humber, a defensive stronghold in their own zone. They like to build on from the back out, and they like to start reset plays from the back on out and build up like that. Today you'll have Keegan Wilson apparently in the lineup. He loves to jump up on the offense, so on the back, and keep an eye out on Keegan Wilson, number 2 for the Hawks as well.
We'll take a break for the national anthem. There we go. Look at the players, starting 11 of each side, exchanging fist bumps with the referees as well before we get underway here this afternoon. A bit of a chilly early afternoon here in Vaughan.
Yeah, about 12 degrees right now, but a perfect day with the sunlight here, clear skies. The wind's kind of here a little bit, but good for the players because it may keep them cool with the 90-minute game here today. It is supposed to go up to 18 degrees, so we'll keep an eye out on that.
Grab your phone. And we see, you take a look at some of the flags here around this facility. Wind kind of blowing down to the southwest. So you think early on Lambton would have the advantage?
Yeah, most definitely. We'll see. As I mentioned, that Humber Hawks like to be a stronghold in their own zone, and a couple of veterans on the lineup today as well. We mentioned Federico Leal, Luca Uccello, who love to play all over the field and make it difficult. Humber likes to put the pressure on early on. Yesterday they scored within the first 2 minutes of the game. Something to keep an eye out on.
You see Humber, they love to keep the pressure on, and against a Lambton Lions team today who, if you look at their roster card, their lineup card, a lot of international talent on that team. You see the UK, India, Bangladesh, Colombia, Ghana even. It's a very diverse squad.
Yeah, most definitely, and interesting to see today that number 5, Alex Mazarski, wearing the captain band for the Humber Hawks. He scored the game-winning goal in the added time yesterday, just before the whistle for the Hawks as well.
Humber wearing their dark blue uniforms today, kind of a navy blue. Lambton in their whites, their goalie in red. Humber's goalie in red as well, but he has got to wear the yellow jersey over top. And they're starting on different sides than we thought they would, so Humber would actually have the advantage in the early going due to the wind. We'll see how that plays out.
And Humber getting the first kickoff here. I mentioned yesterday that Humber, with their perfect 6-0 record, now already has punched their ticket to the OCAA Provincials.
Definitely like that. The defending not only provincial champions, but national champions as well. And they're going to be back to defend their title. We're underway here in Vaughan. And we're trying to get something going early. They've had the possession here. Good cross to Medeiros on the near side. Danny Medeiros working in, centers the ball. Work down low.
Give and go with Uccello and Cadell Thomas there.
Great. Lobbed in on net. Keeper scoops it up. Over to Uccello in the middle. We have a player down right at the edge of the box.
Yeah, it appears when Luca Uccello was pulling off that spin move, there was some incidental contact with the Lambton Lions player.
He's up on his feet, which is a good sign.
That appears to be okay. Trainer just taking a look at the eyes there just to make sure there's no major injuries. As we mentioned, player safety of the utmost importance, regardless of your opponent.
Yeah, absolutely. And he'll be coming out of the game, at least for the time being. We'll see if Lambton has a substitution already.
And that's number 15, Andrew Moxley, for the Lambton Lions. Wearing the captain's band for this game for the Lambton Lions.
He's going to have to get a look at before he's able to step back on the field, and looks like we will get an early substitution here. Number 18,
James Brown.
James Brown getting the bit ready to go off. Ball getting away from Humber a little bit. It's going to roll out of bounds for a Lambton throw-in. Head coach Adam Lakey getting the attention of the assistant referee. And we'll get our first substitution. Let's get this game reset. Humber gets the ball back on the far side. Go to Delgado, looking for space in the middle. Crossed into the box. Went to a wall of men on the line side. Humber's going to try again, ball down low. Crossed into the box. Lambton's going to try and clear that out. Shot, that's blocked. That was by Delgado.
And that block shot was number 18, James Brown, recently subbed in.
It's going to be a Humber throw-in. Got a player down in the box. He's quickly back up on his feet, though.
Yeah, Humber bringing up the pressure and attacking in waves as we usually see, but
they'll try again. Wind's really starting to pick up here at Ontario Soccer Centre. Cross into the box, it's high. Right into the midst of the keeper.
Yeah, Duong was going to just protect that one, not allow the Hawks to build anything up there. Smart choice to slow things down as Humber was really starting to feel the ball there. And you see some spectators cheering on early on in the morning or afternoon.
Early afternoon here at Vaughan. A few of them still starting to filter in here as, of course, we got the women's game starting up shortly after at 2:30. Humber coming up with a little bit of speed. There's some space down the right wing side. Nice move. Low cross into the box. Shot on goal. Just wide the near post.
Yeah, Uccello not able to get to that one for the touch to put it in, but just out of his reach.
Goal kick here for the Lions. Captain Andrew Moxley's going to check back in. It's going to be a short shift early on for James Brown. Great goal kick as the Lions are fighting the wind. Could be an opportunity here for the counterattack. Looking for the cross. That won't be snuffed out by the Humber Hawks. Looking for Medeiros on the left side. Nice little give and go. Just got away from the Hawks. That would have been an excellent play, though. Here we go, though. Delgado going in. He's right on the back line. Cello with it. Looking for an option. Pass it back to Medeiros. Medeiros crosses it back to his defender. Now Keegan Wilson's running back to retrieve it. Ball worked on the far side. Nice little run. Crossed into the box. That's blocked. Uccello trying to get to it. He can't. Shot on goal blocked. And once again, Duong's going to jump on that one.
And Noah Pereira with an attempt there from just outside the box.
Drop kick, and that's a good one. Humber taking a moment here to reset. Cameron Heslop kind of touches that ahead. Whistle blown, foul against the Lions. Center to Uccello. He's going to pass it back as he was under pressure. Zarski with it, wearing the captain's armband this afternoon. Pass off to Uccello. He passed it off to the side. Looking for a cross into the box. Looking for a Delgado, but he's going to be marked down offside. Humber with a lot of pressure here early on, trying to find that early goal as they did yesterday against St. Clair.
Yeah, we mentioned it earlier that they really have a defensive stronghold which allows them to jump up on offense repeatedly. Seeing that here as ball comes out in their zone and they waste no time getting it back out to offense.
Nice ball, Uccello giving chase, can't get to it. Good close out there by the captain, or excuse me, by Jake Miller. Not looking to get things going, but they give it right away to Medeiros. Medeiros pass, no good, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds for a throw-in. We're trying to get something going off this throw-in. Lambton not giving Humber much space to work with on the wings.
Yeah, most definitely. You got to try to contend and put the pressure on the Hawks because you give them too much room. You know what they're capable of. But Humber excellent at finding space in small coverage as well. So doing a great job of moving the ball and getting up the field.
Flag up, throw in for Humber. It's going to be Uccello to take it. It's a free kick, rather.
Yeah, Humber putting all the pressure on Lambton right now because there's no player back of the center half line.
One-man wall set up by the Lions, headed away. McIntyre was first on that. Humber still has it. Working in the zone, trying to get a cross in. Shot, that's blocked. Ball still in there. Who's got it? Shot, and that's a goal. First of the afternoon, Cadell Thomas.
Yeah, Cadell Thomas with a great move, putting it on his off leg and then finding it on his strong foot and putting that one in the top right corner. Great job. Great job by Cadell Thomas. We'll take a look at that one again. Finds the ball in the crowd, puts it off his offside, and then finds the strong foot right there, able to get that one up on the top right.
Early offensive pressure paying off here for the Humber Hawks. They fight to get that one, and they're up early 1-goal lead in the 10th minute.
How we talked about it, Humber likes to put the pressure on and they like to come on strong at the beginning of the game. Once again, they get the early lead and now they're able to control the pace even more and just come back and put the pressure on offensively once again.
Cadell Thomas, that's his 4th goal of the season in his 7th game, 7th match. He started 6 of those. He's got Humber up 1-0. Ball crossed over to Medeiros. Humber looking to keep this pressure on and get a second or an early insurance marker. Cadell Thomas centers it there. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Low cross into the box. No good. Lambton struggling to get that one out. McIntyre is going to be the first on that one. Thomas moving to his right. Nice little move. Loses it though. That's going to softly roll out of bounds for a throw-in. Danny Medeiros to take it. He does quickly. Big shot there, but just wide by McIntyre. Appears we're going to get a couple substitutions here by the Lambton Lions.
Yeah, number 8 coming in, A.O. Osho, their top scorer with 2 goals on the season. So Lambton trying to match the offensive output from the Humber Hawks. We also coming in with Jacob Lambert. And the last player coming in is Zach Aldridge of Oakville. My mistake, that's number 19, Asif Mahamud.
Lambton rather looking to match that scoring touch. Let's see if these substitutions pay off. Thomas, long deep ball for Cello, looking to get into the box. Getting around his man right at the base or at the goal line. Cleared out. Mazarski, good job to keep that in, but that's going to be whistled down for a foul.
Yeah, I believe referee says Mazarski came on a little bit too strong there.
And a yellow card awarded.
That'll be, I believe, to Noah McIntyre there.
We mentioned this before. You really got to pick your battles carefully and delicately with the referees. Especially this early in the game.
Yeah, sometimes the emotions run high and you got to just let things slide and let the cooler heads prevail, but only a yellow. Luckily, Noah McIntyre stays in the game. Humber already up 1-0 as we mentioned.
That was just about the deepest that Lambton has had possession. That's taken away. Through ball no good. Mazarski with it. Looking for the long ball. That finds way to Uccello. He couldn't get to a teammate though.
Yeah, Uccello and Cadell Thomas getting mixed up there. A little confusion on who was going for that open ball.
Nice job by Medeiros to get around his man. Centers it to Uccello. Right at the edge of the box. Back to McIntyre. Crossover to that right side on the far end. It's number 17 Heslop with it. Back to McIntyre. A little give and go. Long cross into the box, looking for a man. Off the head of Uccello, but out of bounds.
Yeah, one thing Humber does a great job of is spreading the field, using the entirety left to right, up and down to open up spaces and find the passing lanes. And Lambton just kind of getting outpaced right now. Humber Hawks have many fast players on their roster and just able to outrun some of the Lambton Lions.
You can't teach speed, they say, Manny.
I don't like to flash some of these players.
McIntyre passes it off to the wing. Heslop with it now. Working inside towards the box. They're in, knocked down. It's going to be a free kick for Lambton Lions.
Yeah, a little contact inside the box there.
Kai Duong, the keeper, to take the free kick. Lambton can't get that ball past midfield. Nice play here in the box. Tries to center to Cello. He can't get to it though. Heslop will just let that one bounce out of bounds for the throw-in. Nice low play there. It's going to bounce out of bounds for a corner kick here for the Hawks.
Uccello will come in and take it. One thing to notice, Federico Leal not in the lineup today. Took a bad fall yesterday, maybe just resting from the Humber Hawks. Keep them fresh from the OCAA provincials that are coming up shortly.
Yeah, the prize is in sight, and on back-to-back days with games, maybe the best decision is to rest one of your top players. Good cross in the box, it's high, but they'll go right into the keeper's mitts. Lions trying to get this one out. Player knocked down. No call. It's going to be a throw-in for the Lions.
I believe referee was going for the whistle, but ball ended up for the Lambton Lions on out of bounds, so whistle stayed away.
Good job there by De Bartolo to keep that, or to win that ball. Thomas, right at the edge of the box, strikes it. Didn't miss that near post by much.
Yeah, Cadell Thomas had two Lambton Lions on him, so he had to get that shot off quickly. Not able to maybe put that where he exactly wanted, just had to get that one out.
He was looking for number 2 of the game in short order, and he didn't find himself too far away. Lambton trying to work this ball into the Humber end. They really haven't been able to do that so far in the first 17 minutes.
Yeah, Humber's done an excellent job of putting the pressure on every time Lion tries to build an attack.
Back to the back line. Lazarski with it. Over to Danny Medeiros on the left side. Medeiros works the middle. Uccello, nice little back heel. Gives it back to Medeiros. Centered. Ball bouncing around by the goal line, out of bounds. And it's a corner kick again for the Hawks.
Yeah, Humber building up the offense once again through passing and just putting the pressure on, able to earn themselves a corner kick.
Center to McIntyre, to his right. He's in the box. Gets around a man, fires. That's out of bounds.
And they'll get another corner kick on the other side now. Uccello took that corner kick quickly and just passed it off to the player that was near to him.
Uccello to take it.
Yeah, with Leal not in the game, most likely all the corner kicks are going to be taken by Uccello.
Uccello, not only one of the best goal scorers, but also one of the best playmakers on the team as well. Here we go, corners up. Header around. Whistle blowing that play dead. It's going to be a free kick for Lambton.
Quick free kick taken there, but Humber all over that one.
McIntyre works that ball back to the far side. Uccello crossing it in. Perfect ball to Medeiros. Tries to tap it over to his teammate Kent. He was under pressure. Lambton trying to get a counterattack going, but once again, it's the Humber defense, this time Keegan Wilson on that.
Yeah, Keegan Wilson has been excellent in reading the plays that Lambton's trying to do the stretch passes and just able to control the ball and steal that and stymie the attack from Lambton.
Lazarski working up. Nice ball finding Uccello. Pass it back to McIntyre. He's got some space. Medeiros now. Softly chipped to Thomas at the edge of the box, knocked out of bounds. It's going to be another corner kick here for the Hawks.
Yeah, Medeiros tried to get that to Thomas, but just put it a little bit out of his reach. Humber still in the dangerous opportunity with the corner kick once again. And once again, it'll be Luca Uccello.
Corners up. Bouncing around. Humber's still got a chance. That's going to be blown dead as a foul. The Humber player kind of use the Lambton player to get up on to try and get some extra air.
And Duong didn't waste any time once again, took that one quickly, trying to catch Humber off guard, but Humber was putting the pressure on, so Lambton passes it back to Duong before Humber steals it.
Madero's putting on a burst of speed. Uccello taps it over, snuffed out. Lambton once again trying to get into the Humber third of the field. Once again, they can't.
Keegan Wilson with an excellent read once again. I believe that's the third time in about 5 minutes.
A key piece of this Humber back line this afternoon. There's a good opportunity here for the Lions to move that ball upfield.
Yeah, a couple of Humber players in disbelief on that foul, but as we mentioned, referee's decision usually final.
Ball to be taken by the captain, Andrew Moxley. Good looking cross just over the head of Keegan there. Keegan Wilson.
That'll be a goal kick for Carrasco, and I believe that's his first touch from the defensive zone for the game today.
I believe you're right.
Yeah, about 21 minutes it took. Longer than yesterday's game, but Humber also bringing a lot more pressure today.
Short goal kick given to Keegan Wilson.
On that stoppage of play, the Lambton Lions coach having word with John Forrestel.
Great ball there to Thomas. Looking to get in. He's guarded by two. There we go. He found an opening. Fires. That one way high. We'll get another look at that shot.
Yeah, Cadell Thomas comes in, able to get through there, and then just fire that one off. But a little bit too much power. And as you mentioned, the wind a little bit in factor, so could have been a factor in elevating that ball a little bit.
Soccer, of course, one of those sports where you get an opportunity like that. It's fire now, ask questions later.
Yeah, most definitely. And the way Humber's been playing and the offensive pressure that they put on, they're able to take those chances.
Yeah, they'll know they'll get another opportunity. There'll be another day, as it were. Heslop tried to cross into the box. That one deflected. Lions trying to get that one out. They can't. Uccello working on the outside. He's going to try and cross it in. Gets around his man. McIntyre now. He'll fire. Blocked. Cleared out to safety by the Lions. That was number 8, Osho, battling for it. He's going to lose it. Nice little run there. Humber player knocked down. That was Delgado. No call. Cadell Thomas on it now. Humber's going to take a moment here to reset their offense.
And Carrasco driving traffic from the back end.
Humber trying to get that ball in the middle. Madero, Teslop now. Over to Uccello. McIntyre moving backwards. Madero's now. Quick pass over to his teammate. Thomas with it. He's got space. Trying to find a lane to the middle. Gets around his man. Moving to his right. Centers it. Shot. That's blocked. Another great opportunity here for the Hawks. It's not over yet. That one off the post. And fired wide.
Yeah,
Lambton just avoids disaster there.
Santino De Bartolo with a sliding effort there, trying to put that one in. As you mentioned, that one comes off the post on the first attempt, but Bartolo comes in and tries to do a sliding effort to get that one in and just misses a little bit wide there.
Humber showing off some good patience there, and there it is. Cadell Thomas just hitting the post, just inches away from his second of the game.
We'll get a foul on the Humber Hawks. The Lambton Lions will get another chance to get it in the Humber zone. One thing that Lambton Lions are facing is that Humber putting on the pressure, so they're having to move the ball maybe a little bit quicker than they would like to, and it's resulting in some passes that are not going through, and Humber is able to get on top of that. Additionally, some of the veteran players able to do a great job of reading the passes from the Lambton Lions, allowing them to put even more pressure on the Lions as well.
You're absolutely right there, Manny. We're not making things easy here on the Lions this early afternoon, as we're just about 25 minutes into this one. Just 20 minutes left to go in the first half.
Yeah, you mentioned they like to defend the home and home field, home pitch, home court, any team very well, and the 6-0 record, obviously a testament to that.
These home dates running out quickly here for the Humber Hawks. Just about, well, this is the halfway point of the home schedule at least. Just a couple more home games on the schedule with Conestoga and Niagara coming to town, and they end their season in Sheridan. And it's before you know it, it's provincial championship time, which Humber will be hosting.
Yeah, start on October 26th, and a whistle there. As we mentioned yesterday, Humber already punched their way to the OCAA provincial, just waiting to find out who their opponent is going to be on October 26th.
Medeiros on the left wing for two Delgado. He's going to pass it back to the right back. Medeiros in coverage, trying to get himself free. He loses it. Osho was giving chase, but he can't get to it. Humber throw in.
We mentioned the speed of these Humber Hawks, just able to get past the Lambton Lions.
Mazarski coming up with a head of steam over to Danny Medeiros. Thomas with it. Found some space. He's in the box, crosses. And that one just bounces away from everybody, out of bounds for a goal kick.
Yeah, great spin move there by Cadell Thomas. Almost a break your ankle kind of move. Take a look at that again right there.
Fooled a couple Lions on that one. Absolutely unreal moves there by Cadell Thomas. Uccello, he's got the ball dead into the box. He fires. Big save there by the keeper. Delgado couldn't get off a shot in time. Cadell Thomas off the post again. Unreal.
Cadell Thomas coming inches away once again to get his second of the game. Delgado missing on that opportunity. If he got hit all of that, that probably would have been in the back of the net.
McIntyre over to Cadell Thomas. You better believe he's going to be hungry for number 2 after hitting the post twice.
Yeah, third time's a charm, they say, so hopefully it'll be the third time that Cadell Thomas is able to get in the back of the net. He is an excellent player, so that's probably not going to be the last opportunity he gets for the entire game.
I would bet not either, Manny.
Excellent in making room for himself in even when he's guarded 2-on-1.
Yeah, we've seen a few times here this afternoon him getting around not only one but 2 defenders. Humber still in possession here. Mazarski, smart crossover to the right side, finding a man with plenty of space. Heslop crosses into the box, finds one of the Lions defenders though, and he'll safely knock it out of bounds.
The bleachers now starting to fill up a little bit more. The Humber Hawks women's team sitting there waiting for their match to start eventually later on in the afternoon.
Crossed over to Medeiros. He's got space there on the left side. Closing out quickly there are the Lions defenders. He's working on the goal line. Cross over to the side. Shot blocked. That was Heslop. McIntyre now working at the edge of the box. He chips it up. A smart header away by one of the Lions defenders. It's going to be another corner here for Humber.
That great look by the Humber Hawks there going across the goal mouth. And just Danny Medeiros doing an excellent job. Gets past one defender. Gets past the second defender right there. Passes the ball across the line, and Humber not able to get it in, but an excellent chance nonetheless.
Now Cello getting ready to make the corner. It's up. Medeiros off his head. Just misses the net. That one's in. 2-0 for Humber in the 30th minute.
Great shot there by Humber Hawks there. Luca Uccello. Great cross, as you mentioned. Right there, Danny Medeiros gets it off his head, passes it backwards. And a great goal for the Humber Hawks. Going up 2-0 in the first half.
We'll get another look at that one. Great view there. On that far side. Two-0 Humber. Lambton not only looking for a goal, but a way to cut into this big lead. We're finding that early insurance marker. Mazarski having to turn back. Osho giving chase though. Missed touch there by the keepers. Could be disaster. Keegan Murphy closing out. Knocks down Osho in the box. No penalty there though. That was clean.
Yeah, great sliding tackle by Keegan Wilson to rescue the missed opportunity on the Lambton Lions. Gets all ball there. You see the sprinting effort from Keegan Wilson just turning on the Jets. But Lambton Lions will get a corner kick.
Missed touch there by Carrasco leading to that opportunity.
Yeah, it appears there is a little bit of an injury to Ao Osho, the leading scorer for the Lambton Lions, but he is back on his feet. Not something you see Carrasco do too many times, but it happens from time to time. Keegan Wilson there to save that play. Humber able to get it sort of out of danger. Lambton will have a corner, their first offensive outlook of the game.
First real possession here in the offensive third of the field for them. Crosses up. Taiba right into the midst of Carrasco, and we're back to safety.
He was going to look for Danny Medeiros there, but there was too much traffic in the way to get the play going quickly. Look at the power on that throw. Carrasco could be a quarterback.
It is NFL Sunday after all.
I'm pretty sure the Dolphins could use a quarterback right now.
Oh, poor Tua. Humber working the ball around with their back line. Mazarski with it. He's got plenty of space up there. Lambton basically playing with 9 back. Nice ball to Uccello at the edge of the box. He's looking for an option. Tried to find Delgado, but space closed out. Ball out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Hawks. Shot attempts 12-1 in favor of the Hawks in the early going. 7 on target, none on target yet for the Lions. Cello crosses it back to Keegan Wilson, the center back. McIntyre to Heslop. Pass back.
Yeah, Humber's starting to slow the game down a little bit, waiting for the perfect passes to come to build their attack. But still staying aggressive nonetheless, as you see there, rushing the attack.
De Bartolo tried to center that one on a cross, but it was knocked out of bounds by the line, so it will be another corner kick here for Humber. Corner's up. Swing and a miss there by Medeiros. Couldn't quite get that one touch to go. Thomas tried to get it, but space was closed out fast. Gets a big leg on that one, knocks it out of bounds and beyond the field limits.
Yeah, great run by Christopher Muniz there. As Lambton was trying to take advantage of Humber on the wrong side of the field.
Big giveaway here. De Bartolo fires. That's a goal. 3-0 for Humber in the early going, 34th minute goal.
Great look by De Bartolo, just finding the open space inside the box and putting that one in the back of the net.
Here's a look at the giveaway there, and Santino De Bartolo in there. No mistake there.
Yeah, just one-on-one with Duong there, and no mistake by De Bartolo, as you mentioned. And that will be the second for De Bartolo, as he was the one that put the corner kick in from Luca Uccello earlier. So 2 goals on the day for De Bartolo.
And 2 on the season as well, so him scoring his first 2 here this afternoon against the Lions. Humber gets that ball right back here, wasting no time. Uccello over to Medeiros. Gets around his man. He's in the box. Fires. Keeper just got an arm on that one. Deflected it, but he'll get out of danger there. Osho with it now. Thomas giving chase. Osho's got a head of steam there.
And there you see the speed of Cadell Thomas.
Osho tried to fire it on net, but went off the leg of Cadell Thomas, and will be the second corner kick here for Lambton.
Yeah, Danny Madero's doing a great job on the other end. Just before that, getting past two defenders, chipping the ball, and just finding the room to get through. We mentioned this entire roster has so much depth that you can have an impact on any given night. I talked about Luca Ocello probably scoring a goal today, but you've seen De Bartolo having two, Cadell Thomas, who's another offensive workhorse on this team, getting the first goal of the game. Humber doing a great job, up 3-0 here in the first 35th minute.
Long cross there, deflected wide by the Hawks. McIntyre first on it. He's going to try and clear it to safety. That one blocked. We're just going to have to work to get it out here. Zarski all alone here. He's got time and space. Keegan Wilson. McIntyre passes it up. Wilson going deep. Right there in the corner. Out of bounds, and it's going to be a goal kick. Last off the foot of Keegan Wilson.
Yeah, unlucky bounce there. It was up close matchup there. But Humber already up 3-0. They've been able to do a great job of retrieving the ball off free kicks and goal kicks, so nothing too big to worry about here.
Lambton still fighting. Not a crazy wind here we have this afternoon, but low wind here nonetheless. Foul there for the ball in midfield. Good job there by Lambert getting around his defender. It's Osho now. Humber defenders closing in on Osho. He can't do much there. Keegan Wilson knocks down his man. That's going to be a foul.
Keegan Wilson pleading his case there, but referee says foul nonetheless.
Quick pace to this first half. We're already in the 38th minute. Closing stages here. Lambton line still looking for their first goal. Down 3-0. No problem there for Carrasco. Bad ball there. Uccello's racing for it. He's all alone. Gets around his man, running out of space. Kicks it right into the keeper. That's going to be a corner kick for the Hawks. So good job there by Uccello. We'll get another look.
Carrasco doing a great job of recognizing Luca Ocello's position on there. You see 3-on-1. Luca Ocello still able to get the shot off. Outnumbered, but still shows his offensive threat to the Lambton Lions.
Uccello not the biggest guy on the field, but boy can he run. Went up there with the head of steam, found plenty of space. Crossed into the box right into the gloves of Duong.
A miscue there. Humber will recover once again.
Medeiros winning that ball back. Crossed. That's going to miss everybody and will land for a goal kick. Short goal kick by Duong. A little back and forth. Uccello's going to give chase now. Given right away. What are they thinking there? Shot. Way high, though. De Bartolo looking for the hat trick, but misses there.
Yeah, a little bit too much power than he probably would have wanted to put in there. Just on the inside of the box, but great attempt, great look.
Cleared out, but Humber will win it right back. Medeiros passes it back to McIntyre. Crossed up, looking for De Bartolo. Just keeps that ball in. space. He's surrounded by 3 Lions players. Out of bounds, going to stay Hawks ball. Hawks playing it back.
About 5 minutes remaining in the first half, Andrew. Humber doing a great job in this first half, as you mentioned, repeatedly attacking and putting the pressure on.
Keegan Wilson was looking for Heslop there, couldn't find him. Muniz trying to get his around his defender, can't do it. Uccello gonna kick it out.
Be a
corner kick for the Hawks.
A little frustration from some of the Lambton players talking amongst each other there after that corner. You see Carrasco halfway to that center line.
Yeah, right at the edge of the defending third for the Humber Hawks. Humber getting aggressive here, looking for goal number 4 of the afternoon here in the 42nd minute. Arm is up, crosses down, blocked by the Lions. Thomas with it, trying to find some space. Lambton putting on the pressure though. Cello to Thomas. Working on that far side. Can't get around his man. It's going to be another corner kick for Humber.
Yeah, Cadell Thomas trying excellent maneuvering there, but just not able to get past. Just past Graturin from the Lambton Lions there.
Corner's up, looks pretty good. Off that, I believe that was Mazarski, but cleared out to safety. Muniz giving chase. Gets that to Uccello now, going into the box with a head of steam. Trying to hang on to that. Lambton all over him. Muniz now. Heslop. Over to McIntyre at midfield.
Yeah, we're going to switch sides as that side was getting congested, so they'll try to open up the field once again.
Medeiros, little give and go there with Delgado. Keegan Wilson. Heslop. McIntyre, pass it over to Wilson on his right. Good ball movement here by the Hawks.
Yeah, Humber just going to slow the pace down. They're already up 3-0. They're just going to wait if they don't see a good look anymore.
McIntyre looking for the cross. Taken away right away there, cleared to safety by the Lions. Lambton looking for the counterattack. Lambert passes it off. McIntyre's going to intercept that one right at the sideline. Back to Wilson.
Delgado asking for it on the closer end to us.
Crossed over to Medeiros. Space closing in on him though. Low give and go there between Delgado and Thomas. Medeiros now. Delgado passes it to the center to McIntyre, crossed over to the right. DeBartolo fires, big save. Flag up. It's going to be blown dead for the offside.
A great flurry of offense there from the Humber Hawks, coming in on the closest side to us between, as you mentioned, Delgado and Thomas with a nice give and go. And then Madero spreads the field going towards the far side.
Goal kick, one back by the Hawks. Keegan Wilson having to run back though. Giving away almost to Osho. Knocked out of bounds, it's going to stay Humber ball.
A little miscue there from the Lambton Lions. Could have been an offensive look, but ends up being out of bounds.
McIntyre passes it back to Mazarski, the captain. Fired up field, but just out of reach of everybody. And that will do it for the first half. Humber of a big 3-0 here off the feet of Cadell Thomas, and then Santino De Bartolo scoring 2 of his own.
Yeah, great offensive outlooks from the Humber Hawks. Played a perfect first half here. Nothing really, I would say, they need to change. They just need to continue on what they've done in the first half. Something to keep in mind for the Humber Hawks in the second half will be they will be upwards of the win, so that might be a factor going into the final 45 minutes. And in terms of Lambton Lions, they gotta try to open up the field similar to Humber Hawks, try to get those open passing lanes and maybe put some pressure on and maybe man up, double man on a couple of the players that have been able to find those lanes and create spaces for the Hawks, but nothing short of perfect have been the Humber Hawks in the first half.
There's a look at the halftime stats here. Humber, big 20 attempts to 2, 12 of them on target. Lambton still looking for their first shot on net. 9 corners to 2 for the Humber, and then Lambton making 9 big saves, all of them off the hands of Kai Duong. And we'll take a break for 15 minutes. Join us soon for the second half.
Yeah, because we lost a lot of time because of injured players.
7 minutes? It was a lax 7 minutes.
It was just generous.
Yeah, it felt like dying. But,
17 more than 5 minutes.
It can go on as long as possible, whatever the referee thinks, right?
Right?
Yeah.
You don't have to think that it's on fluid.
We have like a manual one.
You need a linesman.
they got to tell us.
How does it look like?
No, we just keep playing those games. I thought they were definitely going to lose. let's just meet back there for a little conversation. Behind the woodshed. Oh, and all your sub privileges are gone. Alright.
Feels like a curse.
Who did? You only had 10? Yeah, Madison scored a touchdown. I didn't think he was going to play that much though because he's got the busted wing. Are you sure? Because Madison's the one that scored a touchdown. Maybe that's who you're thinking of.
And if you were on the side of the first half, you were an activation extra
Did they? Oh, imagine. They just cover up their jersey numbers so you can't see. Like, you cover. Yeah. They're the exact same player. Everything they do is exactly the same. I think
Guys,
Madison's
if
just
you're
as
going
good as
on
Pitt.
second half, just over here with Chase. You're doing an activation, please. Danny, you're going back on. Let's go activate. Let's go. On you get.
Huh?
The refs are over here. Who's running for it? The refs are here. football, they literally what they do. Whatever the defense is play, they run to the camera on the far side, and they do like
Like in the NFL?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in pro league is cool, you know?
Yeah.
But like I feel with us, it's kind of like you come to the fun. Like it has happened to me. I like it personally because it makes a good point. But like I see it, and I kind of looks kind of like
Yeah, you're just one photographer instead of like 15.
yeah, and you're not in like this is again like not like a super like the pro league.
That's actually the longest I've done it, bro. Which one? Oh, I think they're actually live.
They just did.
No, I'm so dizzy right now. I'm gonna go to the other side. We're gonna shoot here every time. No, come back. Yo, you're testing.
I normally have like a normal one and the custom one, then I had a video one. Like something like in case I want to do it. So right now.
Yeah.
Right now I just copied it because you're here, right? So it's just like one click away. Right, copied it like the normal.
Also, like, which one are you using for this side?
This one or there?
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, that is always the same.
Oh, you know what? People that I went with made it fun.
No, but I mean actual like.
Yeah, I know. Ultimate Heat.
For the longest time. Is it 2.8 left, right?
Welcome back to Ontario Soccer Center in Vaughan. We come back to the second half here. Humber Hawks up on the Lambton Lions 3-0 here, and what can only be described as a dominant half, Manny.
Yeah, most definitely. Humber did everything perfectly in the first half, as I mentioned before we went out, and just need to continue their offensive pressure, play defensively like they have been, and just continue exactly what they've been doing, actually. One change for the Humber Hawks in the back end, Alex Mazarski not starting in the second half. It'll be Maceo Harrison coming in, number 3 on the defensive end. So a little bit of a change for the Humber Hawks to start the final 45 minutes of this game.
They're one of the first team players getting a little bit of rest here as we enter the second half here.
Yeah, Mazarski, as we mentioned, got that added time goal in the game against St. Clair yesterday.
Lambton gets first touch in the second half. Long cross upfield. Right past everyone on the Lions, and Danny Medeiros is going to be first on it. He's going to let that roll out of bounds for a throw-in. Long throw-in. Finds Cadell Thomas. Lambton intercepts, though. De Bartolo giving chase, can't get it. Lions lose the ball. De Bartolo running after it. He's got some space on the right side. He's past his defender. Looking for the pass, just out of the reach of Uccello. He would have had a goal right there.
Yeah, Luca Uccello coming in with some speed and just not able to control that ball. Delgado coming in with speed. It was almost like a 2-on-1 play, but Luca Uccello just has a slip over that ball and not able to control it.
Almost 4-0 here early in the second half, but the Lambton Lions keep it just a 3-goal lead.
Yeah, Hawks wasting no time in pressuring for the attack and starting on strong, like I mentioned.
Hawks doing a good job keeping it on the Lions' end. Medeiros giving chase. They'll let that bounce out of bounds. Hawks throw in. Lions trying to get this one out.
Humber once again not allowing Lambton Lions to get anything going on. Apply the pressure and recover the ball to build up another attack.
Keegan Wilson to Heslop on his right. The right back centers it. Now getting touches there is Noah Pereira, fresh into this game. Do a good job there, passes it back to another one of the subs here, Missio Harrison.
Luca Ocello was right in front of Duong there, but Duong ends up gloving that and just securing it out of danger.
Harrison gets his head on that one, keeps it up for his teammates. Cadell Thomas advances the ball. Back to Harrison. Cello passes it back. Well, he's running up. Cello with it. Centers. That's in the net. 4-0 here for the Humber Hawks.
Yeah, great effort there by Luca Ocello getting that ball across. Take a look at that one again. Some speed coming in here from the Humber Hawks. Great movement. Finds Luca Ocello. Luca Ocello will return the favor. And a goal for the Humber Hawks.
We're going to look from behind the net with our GoPro camera.
That was Raheem Wahiz.
Another player fresh into this match.
Rahimi Wahiz with the goal first of the game. Luca Ocello getting the apple on that one. It's going to be a yellow card for the Humber Hawks. That'll be Noah Pereira. Not sure of what happened. Not sure of what happened, but
For Wahiz, that's his second goal of the season.
Pereira pleading his case with the referee, but referee not budging on that decision.
Lions on the counterattack here, trying to get something going. Humber gets it right back. Pereira with it. Long cross, looking for De Bartolo. He's looking for the hat trick. Knocked down in the box, no call. Crossed up and cleared to safety by Keegan Wilson. Baldo show, but referee blows that play dead as Harrison a little too aggressive there. Doherty was getting ready to take the free kick, but Captain Andrew Moxley will call him off. Good looking free kick, but De Bartolo was on that one right away. Ball on the sideline.
Quick throw in, but Humber putting the pressure on.
Cleared out by the Hawks, and that's going to push the Lions about a few feet back. Out of bounds once again will stay possession of the Lions.
Yeah, Hawks not allowing the Lambton Lions any room off those throw-ins, trying to get the ball recovered quickly and go back the other way.
Ball's going to go the other way to Humber. Free kick here for the Hawks, way in their own end by the goal line. Carrasco, the goalie, to take it. It's Thomas giving chase. Knocked safely out of bounds by the Lions. Heslop with it, the right back. Now Di Bartolo. Ball being worked around the back end. Cello with it now. Looking for the through ball, that one cut out. Lambton looking to get the ball out. Good pressure being placed here by the Hawks. Cello gets it back. Tried to get around, his man couldn't get around, he fell down. Di Bartolo with it now. Making his way upfield, back heel over to Ocello.
And Humber will slow it down. Isaiah Knoll getting his first touch of the game.
Thomas fires, that one blocked. Will bounce right into the hands of the keeper.
You see Osho hanging back a little bit towards the center line, and Isaiah Knoll and Keegan Wilson doing a great job of making sure he's not left alone.
Ball cleared right to Danny Medeiros. Medeiros now. Cello. Pereira. Heslop. Di Bartolo with it. Back to Heslop. Working their way towards the box. He's got some space. Tries to center it. Lambton cuts that one out. Di Bartolo trying to get that one back. Player falls in the box. The assistant referee's flag is up, and that'll be called a foul. Free kick to be taken by Duong, the keeper. Good looking kick. They just clear it into the Humber end.
And Carrasco will slow things down, and Humber will start out again from their own end.
Medeiros looking for Uccello, finds him. He's in the box all alone. Gets around the keeper. And won't get much easier than that. A goal for Luca Uccello. 5-0 Hawks.
The defender for the Lambton Lions tried to use the body on Luca Uccello. As you'll see it right there, he ends up knocking himself down, leaving Uccello one-on-one with Duong, and Uccello will waste no time and make no mistakes. Hawks getting up 5-0 there. Luca Uccello, we mentioned he's a threat from all over the field and has an apple already in the game, and will get on the goal sheet now.
Duong, the keeper, basically knew he didn't have much of a chance there. Uccello had all the space in the world to work with.
Uccello entering this game had 5 goals, tied with Damien Kane. Now leads the team in goals with 6 on the night, 6 on the season.
Pereira rises up looking for Uccello again. He's pushed right at the edge of the box. That's an obvious free kick.
Yeah, free kick for Luca Uccello. Take a look at that one again. Uccello between 2 players trying to break through. He'll get some contact, get knocked down, and a free kick for him. He just scored a goal. Another good look here for the Humber Hawks to go up by 6. Or by a touchdown, I should say.
Yeah, that's
Sunday football.
Sunday fun day. The referee giving this one right, literally at the edge of that 18-yard box. And I'd put money on Luca Uccello going for the strike right here, going for the net.
Hey, when you've got a shot that dangerous, why not make that chance, right? Especially when you're up 5-0.
Prime position like we are here, right? That's the box, centered as well. 5-man wall set up here by the Lions. Fired, big save there. Fired again, that one blocked. It's gonna bounce out of bounds for yet another Humber corner this afternoon.
Yeah, Rahimi Wahi's taking a shot on that rebound ball.
Get another look at that free kick. There's the big save, the rebound, cleared away.
Yeah, Rahimi Wahi's putting all that power behind it. Unfortunately blocked on both attempts. Humber Hawks still in a dangerous position here as they go for the corner kick.
Kick is up. Gets right past the Lions player. They're trying to clear it out, still in the box. Fired, big block there. That was Isaiah Knoll. Fresh into this game.
That out of bounds ball will be for Lambton Lions. Isaiah Knoll making a great effort, but gets the last touch before it gets out of bounds, unfortunately.
Lions in possession, but they're pressed in their own end. Trying to clear it out, and the Hawks get it right back. There's Knoll. Medeiros on his left, running out of space, passes it back. Hawks bringing that ball forward. Pereira. Passed back to Wilson on the back line. Now Knoll. Advancing the ball to Uccello. He gets it back. Works to the right side, De Bartolo on it.
Excellent ball movement here from the Humber Hawks.
A lot of patience being shown here. Heslop tried to get around his man, couldn't, knocked out of bounds. It's going to be another corner.
No, Pereira to take the corner now.
Harrison coming in for the short pass. He gets it. Cross, that's good. And knocked out. Defender almost scored in his own net there. Keeper having to make a dive for it, but that one misses.
Yeah, Asif Mahamoud trying to get that one out of danger, but almost put that one in the back of his own net.
And the Lions defense was really not in good position there for that short pass, so nice little heads-up play there. Corner there, knocked away. Thomas is going to try there, but that shot is way high. Still looking for his second. He scored that early one and hit 2 posts, but since then it's been a little quiet afternoon offensively for Thomas.
It looks like Lambton Lions will be warming up quite a few players to jump in the second half.
Hawks get it right back. Thomas, nice pass to Uccello. He's at the edge of the box. De Bartolo centers it. It goes off a Lions player's leg, and once again another corner kick.
This time it'll be Uccello coming to take it. Pereira will be providing an option for a closer pass. Humbers used that close pass on multiple occasions to build up their attack.
And this time Lambton on it. They have a defender out there on the wide side. Uccello, plenty of space though. Chips it off the Lions player's head. Not cleared out though. Big block there. Lions players having to run up, Hawks having to run back. They're going to try and reset on the offense. We have a few Humber Hawks getting ready to check in, including Federico Leal.
The offense has already been firing on all cylinders. Imagine what Federico Leal's presence can do on this field today.
Being brought on the finishing touches here, I imagine. Play into the box, just knocked wide by Pereira, but a great attempt there. We'll get another look at that from behind the net. There's the cross in off the foot of Pereira. Didn't miss by much.
It'll be Kofi Awa coming in, Federico Leal coming in, and Sebastian Delgado coming in for Cadell Thomas.
And a number of substitutions here for the Lions, a 6-player change, so basically half their lineup coming out.
Luca Uccello coming off after a great performance.
That'll most likely spell the end of the day for those two, Cadell Thomas and Luca Uccello, both having fantastic afternoons here for the Humber Hawks.
Yeah, absolutely. Humber Hawks replacing one great player with another, Federico Leal and for Luca Uccello.
Knoll having to run back, passes it back to the keeper, Carrasco. Humber spreading the field out here.
Third player coming off for Humber Hawks in that substitution was Danny Medeiros.
Another player here with a fantastic afternoon. Humber trying to close in on that loose ball. They can. Lions stay in possession. It's still pressed in their own zone. Having trouble getting it out here. They knock it out, but it's going to go right back to Humber.
Carrasco will slow that one down for the Hawks as they rebuild the attack.
Heslop moving up quickly. Over to Leo. Back heel for Pereira. Hangs on to that one. Back to Harrison. Harrison finds Heslop. Passed back to Wahiz. Looking for Wahiz again. Can't get to that one. But it's knocked to him by one of the Lions players. Player knocked down. Foul there for the Hawks. Or, I should say, free kick for the Hawks. We have a Humber player down.
Yeah, Delgado after that contact, but appears to be all right. And the free kick.
De Bartolo that was down. Number 22. From nearby Bolton, Ontario. Not too far away from here in Vaughan.
Yeah, about a half-hour drive.
Yeah, they're
Give or take traffic.
Crosses up. That one off the head. Keegan Wilson got out of bounds. And Bolton actually, I'll say myself, the best movie theater around here. You got the one with the couches.
Yeah, Humber being awarded a corner kick, so Keegan Wilson's header must have touched a Lambton player on the way out. Haven't gone to many movies as of late, so I can't say I'm a witness to that.
Kicked out to safety by the Lions. Other players right on that one, though. Some great ball movement here. Lions are going to have to try and scramble here to get the ball out. We've seen what kind of pressure Humber can put on them. They're having a little trouble here. Ball going all over the place. Player knocked down. Obvious foul against the Lions.
Pereira gets taken down. No harm.
Ball work to Heslop. I need De Bartolo. Ball here on the near side. Heslop cross into the box, looking for Leo right over his head. Finds a Humber player, and that's in the net.
Unfortunately,
be called off offside.
Yeah, it was Delgado sneaking in on the far side, but the flag went up, unfortunately. Opportunity building here for the Lambton Lions, but they'll give it away.
Given right away. It's Harrison on that one. Now to Pereira. Wahiz passes it. He gets it right back. We're taking their time here, just expanding their free space on the backside, on the back end. Cleared out by the Lions. Noel giving chase. Humber gets it right back. Heslop gets it from Wilson. And for De Bartolo, can't find him. Pereira now turns around.
Now you'll see from time to time Humber will slow the pace down now, considering they're up 5-0. They'll wait for that perfect play, perfect opportunity to build up the attack they want.
Thrown into Noel. Pereira chips its head to Leal. Leal into the corner. Cross into the box, right to one of the Lions defenders, though. Gets it, tries to clear it out. Finds one of his teammates. Right back into the Lions ends out. That was a high ball. Big shot there, right into the breadbasket of the keeper.
Kofi taking an attempt from a little bit far out.
De Bartolo battling for it. That's to be called foul against him as he had his arm around the Lambton defender. Free kick for the Lions. Andrew Moxley, their captain, takes it but gives it right away. Pereira was looking for Delgado on the left wing. Throw in here for Lambton. Out of bounds there. Oh, knocking it out.
There's Noah McIntyre getting ready to get back into this game.
And warming up right on the near side right in front of us. Crossed into the box, but that's going to land out of bounds.
Yeah, no trouble there for the Hawks and Carrasco. Maybe
It's going to be De Bartolo subbing out for McIntyre.
he's had a great game, had some great opportunities. Two goals on the night for De Bartolo, or the afternoon.
Get some much-deserved rest here after a great afternoon. Remember to try and jumpstart this offense again. Heslop with it from the right back. Pereira gets it from McIntyre. Passes it back. Good pressure here by Lambton. Trying to get a counterattack going. Long shot. That's going to sail way wide, rolling past the net. Past the goal line for a goal kick.
Trying to take advantage of Carrasco being a little bit farther out from the goal, but not able to get it on net due to the pressure that was applied by the Humber Hawks. And that's sort of been the story on the side of Humber, not allowing anybody to have a chance today on the side of Lambton.
Lambton still without a shot on goal. Leo fires from far. Deflected to right into the keeper. He had bobbled that, but he hangs on. 70 minutes through this game. Humber up a big 5-0 here, looking to put the closing touches on this one. Drop kick right to McIntyre. McIntyre goes back. Gives it to Wilson on the back line, over to Noel. Noel advances the ball. Good ball movement here by the Hawks to work that ball up. Leo with it. Crosses over to the right. Linesburg can't hang on. Battle for the ball here. McIntyre going after it. Whistle blowing that play dead. That's going to be a foul against McIntyre. Moxley calls off his teammate so he can take the free kick.
Think about where the threat is.
Kick is up, but goes right to the Humber back line. It's Wilson with it. Given away by Uwa. Lambton trying to kick that ball around, trying to get it out. They do. It's going to bounce out of bounds and will be thrown for Humber. Wilson with it. Heslop passes it back. Over to Harrison. Gives it to Kofi Awa. Pereira now. Worked up to McIntyre, fresh in this game. Heslop, he's got man on him. Good pressure here by Lambton. McIntyre now. Finds Lil in the middle. Give and go play here. McIntyre centers it. Going for goal on a pass there. No. Just bounces away. He's looking for Lil on the centering pass. No. Lambton getting a counterattack here. Only have 3 men up though, and Humber had 5 going back. Excuse me, 6. Just kept in by the Hawks. Harrison here. Good cross, finding Leal. He's got space and time going in. Knocked down at the edge of the box.
No whistle by the referee, and Leal
Still
is
down. A little bit of contact there at the edge of the box, knocking Federico Leal down. Slow to get up on his feet, but he's back up on his own power. Good to see. It looks like he's going to stay in the game. Keeper's drop kick to midfield. One back by Humber. Lions putting on some good pressure here though. Wahiz gets it. Leal now knocked down again, no call. Referee does blow his whistle, but he'll go against the Hawks.
Yeah, Rahimi Wahiz not happy with that call, but referee says Lambton ball regardless.
Moxley to take the free kick. He's been the primary free kick taker for the Lions, especially from the back line. Good ball there. That's knocked right into the hands of Carrasco, the keeper. McIntyre called for it. Won't get it though. Lambton defense closing in on him.
Yeah, had 2 players closing in on him there.
Hawks get the ball back in midfield. Heslop with it. Tried to get through the legs of the defender on him, couldn't do it, but he gets it to McIntyre now. Centering pass to Pereira. McIntyre now. Centering cross looking for Leal. Finds him. That's going to be a goal.
Yeah, great ball movement by the Humber Hawks there. Heslop finding McIntyre there. McIntyre finding Federico Leal in the middle. And just a nice cross pass there. Right there you see Federico Leal coming in and just putting that one in or tapping that one into the goal.
Great job there by McIntyre to thread the needle there, putting Humber up by a touchdown, like you said before, Manny. 6-0 now for the Humber Hawks. That goal being scored in the 76th minute.
That play started with Heslop and McIntyre doing the give and go, and then McIntyre finally finding Leal. Humber, as we mentioned, has kept the pressure all game long, and it's the score is a testament to that.
It's Leal's 2nd goal of the season, first of the night, first of the afternoon, I should say. And it's under 14 minutes left to play before we hit extra time here, or added time, I should say. The way things are going, I don't imagine too much extra time will be added onto the clock.
Yeah, not too many.
Bad giveaway there. Could be a chance here for the Lions. Player in on goal, shoots it, but just over the net. Not a bad attempt, though, by Juan Diego Martinez.
That'd be a goal kick. Carrasco was one-on-one with one of the Lambton players, and as you mentioned, overpowered and over the net.
I don't know if that was so much of a power issue, so much as a placement issue there. Sailed that one high, a little over anxious perhaps. Lambton hasn't seen too many goal chances.
That's this way. That's this way. There's no way.
Ball going to Humber. Lambton players can't believe it. They said there was no way that couldn't be theirs.
Keegan Wilson was 1-on-3 there before that out of bounds.
Yeah, Humber avoiding disaster there again on back-to-back plays. Eslop gets it. He's got McIntyre on the right side. He's got some space. Gonna have to turn back. Finds Wahiz. Excuse me, that's Wilson or Harrison there. On the far side. Back to Wahiz. Had trouble controlling that one, but we'll pass it off to McIntyre on the right wing. Advances the ball a bit, but knocked out by the Lions player, thrown for the Hawks.
Lambton starting to double up on some of the players in the offensive zone for the Humber Hawks.
Kind of a pick your poison game here for the Lions. You run the risk of leaving other players open. Out of bounds. Which way is it going to go? It's going to stay with the Hawks. Eslop to take the throw in. Knocked out, but was deflected by Heslop, so it's going to be a Lions ball. Knocked back. Noel's going to be first on that, though. Pereira passes it back. Noel to Wilson. Heslop now. He's got some space. Taking advantage over to Leal. Wahiz, and he can't quite get to that one as he ran out of space.
A little too quick for Wahiz to get there, but a nice give and go attempt by the Humber Hawks there.
Goal kick for the Lambton Lions. 10 minutes left to play in regulation time. McIntyre, good job to block that clearing attempt. He's tries to get that ball in the box, can't do it. They'll try again. Heslop running, just keeps that one in bounds. McIntyre low give and go with Heslop there. Ran out of space though. Goes for the cross. Does Moxley on that one, he gets it out. Lambton not out of the woods yet though, still have it in there defending third.
Yeah, Humber not letting up.
That one just getting out of bounds. Miller tried to get a foot on that one, but knocks it out himself. Wilson. Over to his defensive partner, Noel, on the center backs.
About 9 minutes remaining in this game.
Oh, gets it up to Pereira. He's in double coverage though, and he loses it. He's passes it back to Aua. Number player falling down, no whistle blown. Harrison passes that. Nice little give and go here. McIntyre, good job to win that ball back. Can't quite hang on to it though. Good pressure here by the Hawks. Knocked out by Heslop, but it's going to be a goal kick.
Oh, Pereira pleading his case with the referee there.
Oh, great job winning that ball back. Could be a chance here for the Hawks. Leal, nice little touch. Centered, no. Out to safety for the Lions. Hawks still in possession though. Pereira now in the center. Leal gives it to Heslop. Now McIntyre, he's got a chance. Fires, and that finds the net.
What a chance, what a goal by Noah McIntyre. Spins around and was just found himself all alone with the goalie. Let's take a look at that one there again, Andrew.
Great little job here by the Humber Hawks. Nice little sequence. And McIntyre just unloads there for the goal.
Yeah, had the left side wide open and was just able to fire that one. 7-0 here for the Humber Hawks.
McIntyre's first of the game, his second of the season. And they had the touchdown, now they got the extra point. 7-0 Humber Hawks.
Some lucky sevens on the field now.
Another substitution being made by the Lambton Lions. Cason 7 checking back in. He was one of the starters here this afternoon.
And James Brown will be coming off.
Lambton under pressure in their own end. Lions ball.
Yeah, that's sort of been the story of the game. Humber, every time Lambton starts off from their own end, Humber just applies the pressure, tries to retrieve the ball, and the scoreboard, as we keep saying, is a testament of that.
Yep. Humber has definitely earned their goals here this afternoon. Basically had the pressure and all the possession here. Cleared out.
7 goals on the game here today. Humber looking to improve to a perfect 7-0.
Worked along the back line. Heslop getting it. Moving it up to McIntyre. He just scored the last goal. Pereira on his man here. Not has to turn it back. And struggling to get it out of the zone. Wilson with it now. He's got head of steam running up. Just loses it though. Lambton's going to try to clear it out again. Lambton Lions advance the ball. Noel's going to be first to that one though. Passes it back to Carrasco.
Yeah, every time Lambton seemed to have a breakout in the Humber zone, Humber just able to get control and slow things down and hit the reset button and go back the other way.
Clear down for Lambton. They're going to get a free kick. John Forrestel. Players backing off, just under 4.5 left to play in regulation time. Ball over to Ernest Aua. He fires it up. Ball bouncing to the keeper, but no problem for him. Quick dropped kick taken. Over up to Delgado. Now Humber comes up. Ball given away there. Wahiz wins that ball back. Wahiz now in the box to Leo. He can't get it. Cleared out to safety, and that's going to be a throw-in for Humber.
Yeah, just out of the reach for Federico Leal, and if Leal had that ball, he would have been in a dangerous scoring position once again, possibly getting his second of the game as well.
Referee telling Aua he's got to take that throw-in a little bit more up the field. Noel. Up to Leal. Leal loses it. Lambton can't get the counterattack going, but They'll be kicked out of bounds by the Hawks. Knocked out again by Humber as we enter the 88th minute. Just kept in. It's going to bounce out of bounds and will stay Lambton ball. Slide tackle there, and Keegan Wilson's going to get called for the foul. No card presented, though.
Keegan Wilson not happy with that call, but all smiles.
Well, you're up 7-0. No reason to lose your head in a time like this.
Jacob Lampert to take the free kick for the Lambton Lions. It's probably the first dangerous opportunity in the second half for the Lambton Lions, or first offensive outlook here, I should say.
Cleared out immediately by the Hawks. Lambton still in attack. They have the ball. Fired. That's going to sail wide of the net. It's going to be a goal kick for Carrasco. 89th minute now.
Yeah, that free kick's going to have to retaken as Lambton didn't let the ball set.
Lambton trying here to score just one here this afternoon, not going home shutout. But we mentioned before, the Hawks nest a tough venue to go into, whether it be at the Humber Gym or out here in Vaughan.
Yeah, most definitely. And as we mentioned, Carrasco's done an excellent job throughout the season, not allowing any balls to get past him into the goal. So appears he'll keep his clean sheet. Not just for the game, for the season.
Sure. Ball bounces out there. It's going to be corner kick here for the Hawks.
Yeah, another opportunity here for the Humber Hawks in the final minute. We saw yesterday how they were able to take advantage of a corner kick in the 90th minute and the added time.
I don't imagine we'll see too much added time here. Crossing the box, deflected out, I believe, off the head of Noel. It's going to be a goal kick.
Yeah, Noel just putting it a little bit too much wider than he would have liked to. As you mentioned, not too much added time, as there's not been too many stoppages in this game so far today.
This game in general moving ahead at a brisk pace, I would say. Duong kicks it up. And referee calling this one right away, no added time, full time called. Humber win this one a big 7-0 here to keep their perfect record alive. Manny, who do you award the player of the game to?
You know, the offensive output came throughout the field, but just because there was 2 goals from Delgado, let's just go with Delgado. But as I mentioned, everybody on the pitch was perfect today. Federico Leal coming in late, scoring a goal. Neil McIntyre scoring a goal. Cadell Thomas starting the offensive output within the first 10 minutes. Luca Ocello getting an apple and an assist. He could easily be the MVP, but we're just going to say the MVP were the Humber Hawks in general, not just one person today.
A solid team game. We've seen players come in and out of the lineup today. Basically, almost the whole squad came in to play a portion of this one, all of them having their own part to play in this victory here this afternoon. And we mentioned before, as we get to look at the full-time stats here, there's absolute dominance here by the Humber Hawks. 35 shot attempts to 3, 19 on target compared to none, 14 corners to 2, and Lambton having to make 12 saves. Humber didn't have to make any.
Yeah, not too many chances here for Carrasco to have dangerous outlooks. Lambton had a couple, but they ended up either missing or misplacing the shot and just not giving Humber a real threat from on the offensive end.
And just 3 games left to go to them at home. Next time we'll see the Humber Hawks is at home on Wednesday against Conestoga. Next time is a week after that against Niagara. And then 3 days after that, Saturday the 15th, they finish off the regular season at Sheridan, one of their big rivals here before, of course, it's OCAA playoff time, or provincial championships.
Yeah, most definitely. And We only get a few minutes here before the women will come back on the field, and we'll be watching them play the St. Clair Saints.
And after a victory here from our number 1 nationally ranked Humber Hawks, we'll say goodbye here. I'm from myself, Andrew Milani, my broadcasting partner, Manny Cowra, and the rest of us here at the Hawk Sports Network. Thank you, and join us soon for the women's game.